Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from the James R. McMahon Memorial Coliseum. We have a stacked day of basketball here for you tonight, starting with the 8th grade at 5, JV at 6, and then the varsity at 7:30 to kick off this Bravium rivalry as William Weiner will jump it up and start us off.
Arthur Christian's 8th grade team has been excellent all year. They've beaten this team from Salette twice already on the season. Obviously the best 8th grade team in school history, so it should be a fun matchup. They're looking for their first win against Arthur.
Yeah, I was going to introduce me and Tommy, but I mean, you already know our names by now probably. So
yeah, hopefully.
Arthur's 3 is a brick. Chris Manise will fly up and get the rebound.
Nice rebound there from Crispy.
Cahill looking at his options.
Cahill, the leading scorer on the squad.
Drives, kicks to Lucas. Good ball movement on this possession from Salette, trying to find an open look. Weiner, backdoor cut, finds Cahill, goes up, and gets it stuffed by the rim.
Excellent ball movement, though, to start things off offensively.
Definitely a good-looking cut, just couldn't get it to go.
And a nice find as well from the perimeter.
Spins, fakes, kicks it back out. Top of the key. Chump goes to work on Crispin knees. Finds a big man inside. He puts it up too strong. And finally, Cahill will get the rebound for Salette. He'll surge ahead. Wow. Slows it down, pulls it back out.
So that looked like an easy look for Arthur as Weiner's going to pull up but gets blocked.
East is there for a second chance. Good awareness there from Crispin. Backdoor cut again from Cahill. This time he'll put it up and he'll get stuffed. That's Miller.
So another good look offensively. Both offenses' ball movement has been looking really good so far. Just no points on the board because the defense has been playing even better.
Chump drives, reverse layup. Oh, what a
my
pretty move
goodness.
from Chump. Reverse layup balls, and that's the first bucket of the game. 2-0 Arthur.
Don't see that very often out of a middle schooler, but that was impressive.
Crispin knees 3 ball, just short. Long rebound. Lucas can't quite track it down. It'll be Conquering Rider ball.
Bit of a forced shot there from Canute, but he's been a good shooter this year, and coach has been letting him do things like that. Leads the team in 3-pointers.
Hirschberger has it for Arthur. Drives, reverse layup. There is short.
So another good look and a missed opportunity for Arthur.
I don't know why I said reverse layup. That was a scoop shot, but anyway, it doesn't go. Crispin drives baseline. Good pass is tipped. And Lucas will dive on the ground to force a jump ball. It'll remain lost possession. But yeah, like Crispin, good drive, just couldn't find Lucas on the other block.
Looking like it's going to be a full house tonight. We got a stacked lineup with 8th grade at 5, obviously JV at 6, and then varsity coming your way, the Bravium Cup at 7:30 here in the Coliseum.
Crispin. Or excuse me, Canute, not Crispin. Sorry, it's been a while since I broadcasted the
Sure
8th
has.
grade game.
I believe Assumption was the last one. They got a big W there.
Weiner has his pass tipped. Back out, Nice. That one's intercepted. Grindrich will go the other way. Too strong, but the Lions don't box out. Arthur's there for another chance. Hirschberger's 3 is butter. Hirschberger knocks it down.
Wow, this is really...
I love the name.
I love the name as well. I thought you might like that, but... yeah, this team can really work it on the offensive end. So Salette's going to start needing to score, and quickly.
Canute dribbles off his foot out of bounds. Mental error there. Frustration starting to mount for Salette as they find themselves in an early 5-0 hole.
Certainly interesting tactics on the coach's side of things. They've been not really playing much more than a 5-man rotation recently. For whatever reason, Leo Baker, one of the premier shooters and one of the best offensive weapons on this team, has not been playing really any minutes at all, as there's a nice finish there by Arthur.
Yeah, some of this defense is finding a lot of open looks for Arthur inside, so I'm not sure what exactly it is, but definitely some adjustments to be made in the interior of this Salette defense as they turn it over on offense. So, I mean, rocky start down 7-0. Hirschberger drives in the lane, Kicks it back out. Crispin gets beat baseline, and a free throw jumper is good for Arthur. Another Hirschberger makes that. I'm not sure his first name, but got 3 Hirschbergers on his Arthur team.
Yeah, incredible young squad here for Arthur, and they just continue to do work defensively.
Cahill driving through all kinds of traffic there, but Lucas is there for the board. Goes up through the contact and will have an opportunity to get La Salette on the board. Lucas too strong in his first. Lucas' second is good. And Leo Baker will check in for La Salette for his first minutes.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it took so long for him to check in. He, a couple games back, had 10 points in just 4 minutes of play.
No one is down low for La Salette, and the score is 11-1 Arthur.
Yeah, this is not the best start.
But this team can definitely come back, as we've seen multiple times this year. They won't give up on any lead.
I mean, Arthur has, though, let's give them credit where credit is due, an incredible 8th grade squad. A bunch of these guys are going to be playing JV tonight, and I don't know where all the young talent comes from, but these guys are big, they're physical, and they can play basketball.
Miller cross-court pass to Hirschberger. Back to Miller inside. Nice cut, nice feed. It can't go. Finally, Leo Baker is down low. He'll get the rebound. Try to dribble through 2 Arthur Christian people. That results in a turnover. Another block. And it'll finally go out of bounds. Arthur on that sequence, and La Salette will have an offensive possession here with 1 minute to go in the first period.
Also, it needs to start getting back to that ball movement that we saw early in the first quarter. That resulted in some good open looks. Just couldn't capitalize on them. So, got to get back to that if you can.
Wiener at the wing, hands it off to Canute. Wiener drives, poked around. Leo Baker's there. Hop step inside. Coach Cahill wants a timeout as they struggle to get something going on offense. So they just have 1 point here on the scoreboard.
Well, better ball movement on that possession, but definitely a good call on the timeout.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean, what do you think adjustments need to be made here on the defensive end for La Salette to slow down this Arthur offense?
Well, I think defensively they need to be collecting boards better. I know this Arthur Christian has a lot of size on their roster, but I think La Salette can do a much better job boxing out because Arthur Christian's missing a lot of shots, even though they're making a lot as well. And that's because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities right now.
Taken away by Ginrich. He'll go up. That one's short again. He's missed a couple layups here. Tied up inside. It'll jump ball, but this time it'll favor the Concrete Riders of Arthur Christian.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of missed shots from Arthur. And if La Salette can come up with those rebounds, you know, they can maybe start getting on the board here.
Hirschberger's 3 is up. Rattles out, and Canute's there. Goes up ahead quickly and finally gives it to Cahill, and he'll set up shop. Crosses. Goes to work. Pivots and has it denied. You know, definitely a little selfish there. It seems you can definitely kick it out to someone like Leo who's in the corner all alone. Arthur, no one guarding them there as they go coast to coast for a layup. That's Chump. And the buzzer sounds here in the first period, and La Salette is down 13-1. Rough start here for La Salette.
Yeah, absolutely. And on the offensive end, just kind of a little bit too much selfish play, I think. The ball movement at the beginning seemed to be finding them some open looks. But, you know, if you're Cahill and obviously the leading scorer on this team, you need to be doing a better job when you draw a crowd of finding the open shooter. And he had open shooters on that last possession. Just as an example, obviously. But you know, we know he can score the ball, but you like to see a little bit more savvy, a little bit more distribution from him.
Let's see if we can get some of these 2-point shooters going for La Salette to try to chip into this lead. You know, Coach Cahill trying to find any measures he can to chip in.
Yeah, it's probably the worst quarter of basketball offensively that the Lions have had all year, to be honest. Just 1 point, that's not really something that they've really seen all year. Obviously, they've shown they can come back from big deficits late, but right now, not looking so great. You got to score more than 1 point in the quarter, and as you alluded to, got to get these shooters going for La Salette. Looks like they're going to try to do that. They're going to trot out Leo Baker, obviously, Canute Angholm, 2 best shooters on the team.
Inbound, Canute, the wing. Leo drives. Nice pass to William Wiener. He puts it up. Too strong. Lions continue to struggle for their first field goal.
Interesting. That was a good dish there by Leo. Uncharacteristic. Bad miss for Wiener.
Arthur to the corner. Miller step backs, puts that up. Too strong. Good rebound by Cahill. Dribbles up the court, up ahead. No one's there. Pump fake. Both Arthur Christian men go flying right past him. He has an easy look for 2.
Beautiful work there by John Cahill, showing you he can score the basketball.
Trying to sway the momentum in their favor. Looks like Miller may have other ideas, but no, it rattles out. Cracks it down for a long rebound, but not before he steps on the end line.
Arthur, they're big and strong, and they can really play basketball, but they've been missing a lot of shots. And if the Lions can, figure out how to box out and get those rebounds, then it's going to look a little bit different on the scoreboard.
Leo drives, dishes, then Canute. Wiener dribbles off his foot, but Cahill's there to help him out. Cahill has it once again, and this time he'll give it to Leo Baker. Long possession here for La Salette. William Wiener's all alone. Arthur Christian's defense falls asleep, and William finds 2 points back-to-back buckets for La Salette.
Incredible pass there by John Cahill. Showing you he can dish it and score it. Much better ball movement there on that possession.
Hirschberger inside. He's trapped. He kicks it out to Miller. He spins, and he dishes to the top of the key. Another Hirschberger will try a 3. That's no good. Wiener tries to track it down. Oh, but it takes a crash into the bench, and it'll be La Salette ball.
Bit of a dangerous play there. You could smack your head on those bricks, and
that would be unfortunate.
That would be very unfortunate.
Baker. He's done a lot of passing, hasn't barely even looked at the rim as Canute tries a long 3 off the back of the backboard. Didn't even hit the rim on that one. Arthur has it stripped momentarily, but they find it at the block and puts it up for 2.
Yeah, and like you said, Leo's not looking at the rim. I talked to him before the game. I said, hey, if you have an open shot, take the shot. And he said that Coach Cahill has been telling him, don't take the 3 unless he gives you the go to take the 3. So I don't think that's something that Leo's doing. I think that's just something the coach is telling him to do, not shoot the ball, which is definitely interesting.
He's your brother, you would know.
He is my brother, actually. Incredibly observant, Watson. Very good.
Crispin running out of time, finally forced to heave it up to Canute. Cahill eyeing down his defender, calls an ISO, crosses over. William at the block, stripped from behind. That's Miller. He's played phenomenal defense here on La Salette. 10-point lead here for the Concord Riders. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Oh, very high pass. Hits the mats on the wall, and we'll go the other way.
I know it's been a while since La Salette played Arthur Christian last, but was that the call when Henry Sick hit the game winner on the JV game? Was that Arthur Christian?
I think so.
I think that was Arthur Christian.
That was like our second broadcast ever, too.
That was. Legendary call there. That got all sorts of attention, but Yeah, I believe that was the game. Henry Sick hit the game-winning 3 from the top of the key, and
Yeah, if you were listening to that stream
fun tonight as well.
yeah, just a
Arthur,
warning, me and Tommy might get a little excited. I mean, we're trying to bring the energy here on the broadcast.
yeah, indeed. I mean, Arthur and La Salette, it's a rivalry matchup, ladies and gentlemen. What can we say? It's always going to be a fun one. It's going to be tight. Arthur could shoot the ball, so they're always going to hang around. Like we saw earlier in the season at Arthur when they just refused to go away. Obviously, varsity iced it with a 5-point victory, but
Yeah, no lead is safe with the Concrete Riders.
yeah, they can.
Julius, I know Chup.
Wade Julius, yeah,
They can all shoot.
4 or 5, yeah.
We'll see them later tonight for the
Braden
varsity
Mast.
matchup.
Yeah, get some shooters on that squad. It'll be interesting.
Coach Cahill calling out the offense as Cahill hops inside. He gets the roll. Pretty move there from Cahill. Keeps the Lions in this game just an 8-point deficit.
Yeah, he's starting to pick it up on the offensive end, and he's keeping them in this one.
Lucas looks to check in at the scores table. Step back. Hirschberger just too strong, and Cahill's there for the board. Way too hard up ahead. Intercepted by Hirschberger. Loses the handle out of bounds. Lost the basketball. Some sloppy play there from both teams.
Indeed, Loswell's going to catch a break on that one. Got to score here. Really change the momentum and stop the bleeding. As Lucas Countbow back in the game. Coach Cahill talking to Baker about something.
Yeah, definitely. Lostlet's offense definitely looks like they're trying to get some fast break points, lobbing it up ahead, but that one definitely did not work. Wiener doesn't want it, kicks it out to Cahill. Lucas does, though, as he fakes, pokes it up, and he'll go to the line again. Aggressive play here from Quambow.
Yeah, and he's done an excellent job all season of getting to the free throw line. Just got to make sure he's knocking him down.
Lucas has his first rattle. Unfortunate there for him. Lucas, second, is also off the mark. Can't capitalize on the free throws. Arthur crosses over. Gingerich back out to the wing. That's up. Oh, nearly banked it in. Canute finds it at his feet. Double teamed. Decides to dribble to no man's land. Got to get it over, and Cahill sprints to do so. With a nice pass to William Wiener, and it rolls in.
All right, so they're finally shifting the momentum. This is the closest it's been.
I mean, if he can get some threes, this is, I mean, a very tight game. I mean, not that it already is, but.
Yeah, it could definitely get interesting here.
Seems like every time we do an 8th grade game, it's like so close. Nice pass for Arthur, and they respond once again. That's Bennett.
So, yeah, La Salette, they're going to have to make sure that they continue to score the basketball. Can't just rely on your defense.
Cahill has his pass deflected out of bounds. Lonsdale will inbound here shortly.
Coach Cahill calls out the offense.
Cahill, a little confused. Trying to figure out the offense as Lucas can't secure it, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover for La Salette.
Would be hard to play basketball. I think, Lucas, I think he just didn't see the ball there. Got to make sure you catch those easy passes on the perimeter.
Yeah, sloppy turnover for La Salette. Under 30 to go in the quarter. Hirschberger spins and has it tied up. Jump ball, and Arthur will have it. Looks to inbound to the block. He goes up, back out. Cahill goes flying, recovers, and Arthur has it once again at the wing. Hirschberger to the wing. Miller
Run out of time.
fakes with 5 seconds. Who's going to take the last shot? Looks like Hirschberger will at the buzzer, and it's short. We'll be back here shortly. 10 minutes for the second half of action. Thank you so much for joining us here in the first half. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half of action here at the James R. McMahon Memorial Coliseum in this 8th grade matchup with Arthur Christian. Right now, La Salette in the 8-point hole as they start to find their offense in the second quarter, but defense still struggling.
Yeah, just an 8-point lead. It's certainly within range. They've shown that they could come back, but Seconds in, Cahill going to set up the offense.
Cahill finds Canute. No, batted around there.
Not the best start offensively. They're going to turn over immediately. Arthur trying to get something going. Crispy with some contact. Dump off pass. Good shot. Well rebounded there. Tipped out again. Arthur with another opportunity.
Got a rebound.
Miller going to try to go to work. Rebounding struggles continue, but Pablo going to get a turnover. Nope, he turns it right back over. That's Miller. Drive inside. Foul.
Oh.
It's a hard foul there. Looks like that's on Lucas Kiambao. He's been playing some significant minutes as of late. Certainly a good post presence. Bingrich's second one. Gonna drop, and Cahill trying to cut the lead once more. He's got 6 points on the night.
Yeah, 9 points is not going to cut in the first half. You want to beat an efficient team like Arthur Christian. Got to knock down shots.
Absolutely.
I mean, the spreading right now on the court is awful. I mean, Lucas was literally like 2 inches away from Willie Weiner right there. I mean, Lucas is a phenomenal player, especially in 8th grade, but just got to spread it out.
Certainly agree with that. Charge ahead, out in transition. Shot no good, but a foul called. More shots at the charity stripe for Arthur Christian. That's going to be Hirschberger. 3 Hirschbergers here on this squad. They can really hoop. First one, no good. Chance to push it to a double-digit lead. Friendly roll there on the second one, and it is a 10-point lead.
Just got to find an open look here. I mean, try to find, well, Leo's not in. Try to find maybe Canute for a 3 or something inside. I mean, I don't know why William Wiener's at the wing right now. He's the tallest man. Got to get him a look at the post. Something.
Yeah, not really a lot of shooting ability on the floor right now.
Just a lot of passing and turning it over. Oh, that's a travel, isn't it? Nope.
Should have been, but not called. And more rebounding trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like every possession Arthur's getting 2 or 3 chances.
They'll shoot another 3 and miss it again.
Lucas has other ideas, though, as he gets that rebound. Nice rebound there from Lucas.
Nice, obviously an excellent young player, as are all these guys, but at a certain point, I think down 10 in the third quarter, you might want to start putting some shooters on the floor. Looking like they might do that with the subs. 3:25 to play, and both the big men are currently on the perimeter. Cahill drive inside, hop step. Wiener gonna try his luck. He's gonna get denied.
Yeah, this offense is just very lethargic right now.
Haven't hit a single 3, which has kind of been their calling card all year.
Yeah, I mean, at any level of basketball, 9 points it's going to be very hard. And it's going to put a lot of pressure on your defense to make stops.
A great play there defensively by Cahill. He's going to swat it from behind. They'll get a turnover. Got to go to work here, though, down 10 late in the third. Canute's going to try a 3. Way off. Rebounded. No boxing out there from Lions.
Oh,
Spin
nice
move. Off the glass. No good. That's too strong, but well rebounded. Kick out to the wing, and that's why Neese is on the floor. He's going to get an excellent athletic steal. And a timeout called. So 2:26 to play here in the third quarter. 10-point lead for the Conquering Riders. Junior varsity matchup coming your way at 6 p.m. in the Bravium Cup rivalry game here from the varsity. Will be on the air at 7:30.
Humongous matchup. Salette trying to make it, I think 5 straight because they swept Arthur last year and the year before that. So
Excellent stuff there from Salette. I'm glad to hear that. I wasn't here, obviously, but
well, now you are. So
I am now. Canute finds Cahill. Thomas Cahill on the floor as well. He's obviously not in 8th grade, but an excellent young ball player.
Leo trying to find an open shot there. Yeah, there's not a lot of confidence right now from the shooters from Salette.
Not sure if that's a coaching thing, like the coaches are telling them not to shoot or what, but
just no one wants to take the initiative to have the confidence to make a play. Everyone just wants the responsibility for another player and passes it.
Yeah, no one wants to take it.
At some point, someone's got to just do it. You know,
got to pull the trigger at some point.
As Nike would tell you, just do it.
Got to make a play. That's not going to do it. That's not going to just do it. Yeah, it's just not going to do it.
No pun intended there, Tommy, right?
No, pun was definitely intended.
Oh, it was intended. Okay.
Yes. Yes, it was. Well, that's going to be off the foot, but Arthur Christian's going to keep possession. Miscommunication, some confusion here. A lot of screaming happening. Floater's up. Arthur Christian can't rebound. So Salette's going to head to the bench. It's a 10-point game. They haven't scored in the third quarter. Not really a single shot has gone up in the last few minutes for Salette. Not going to score any points unless you can get the ball in the hoop.
Shout out Mr. Nip, by the way. What a great teacher and a great dad and guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a great man, great teacher. He's been fantastic here for the last few years at Salette.
Yeah, I remember when I came in freshman year, I kind of hated math, to be honest, but he's made it fun and kind of enjoyable to learn for sure.
Brought standardized testing here to the academy as well. He's been fantastic for the Salette academic portion. Also served as the 8th grade coach for about a season. Great stuff. He's in attendance tonight for the Bravium Cup. Well, Arthur Christian going to have it at the baseline. Find a nice pass inside. That's blocked by Wiener. Tipped out. Canute's got it. He's racing ahead.
Oh!
Wiener goes down.
Hopefully he's okay. Got to get back out of disadvantage 5-on-4, but he's back.
Well, they're going to blow their transition hopes, and Canute trying to make a play inside.
See, like I said, someone's just got to take the initiative to drive and try to do something, and that's what Canute just did there. So good job from Canute.
Yeah, if you're not allowed to shoot it, then drive inside, and Canute finally makes a play, but he's got to knock down these free throws. Getting to the free throw line's not going to do it unless you can hit them. But he does. Excellent shooter. Canute Engholm leads the team in three-pointers, followed closely by Leo Baker, but Canute Engholm, he's going to be an excellent player in the years to come if he can continue to develop. Wiener with a nice strong rebound, but it's turned over immediately.
You know, that was a loose ball. Salette's going to dive on the floor to save that. Not seeing a lot of hustle tonight.
Nice board there by Baker.
Trying to juggle between 3 people. Just slow it down and try to find the point guard.
Oh, Baker going to take a seat. That's interesting. Thomas Cahill on the floor.
Oh, that's a nice pass.
Arthur's had some nice
Crispin,
passes.
it's just a
Krispy
bully.
Kreme with the bully ball.
Krispy Kreme, I love it. Yeah, he's been playing phenomenal defense all night, getting steals, cutting lanes off, you name it.
Oh, that would have been fantastic, but they can't cut the lead to 6. Another turnover, but yeah, Krispy Kreme showing why he is on the floor. Obviously not the best shooter, but he's got the muscle.
Move.
Beautiful move with the reverse scoop layup, but yeah, Crispin Nice, he can bring the defense intensity every night, but unfortunately that's not going to do it down 11. So you got to start making plays here heading into the fourth quarter. Time winding down. Canute gonna force a shot.
Oh! Canute! Beats the buzzer!
Canute Engholm!
Nothing but net as a clock strikes 0. I mean, I'm sorry we gave you a warning that we may explode here at the broadcasting table. And again, if we blew out your eardrums, we apologize. But, I mean, nothing you can do when you get excited, right?
It's just the third 3-point attempt of the night. Canute's going to cash it from about 30 feet. That was ridiculous.
Man, there's way downtown, just no hesitation and drilled it.
Man, some of these 8th graders can shoot the ball. If you give them an open look, or even not even an open look, if you give them permission to shoot the ball, they can hit some insane shots. It is. I was playing my little brother last night in a 1-on-1, and he crossed me over. I'm obviously not much of a basketball player. I'm more of a rugby guy, you might say, or other things. But he crosses me over and hits a step-back 3 from about 40 feet on my head. It was embarrassing, but
I'll have to 1v1 him sometime. Oh, I got to get to you first.
Got to 1v1 me first to get to
I got to 1v1 both the Bakers before.
But you got to get through me to get to the final boss.
Leo's the final boss?
Apparently. Nah, we'll see. All right. So with that 3-pointer, it's an 8-point game. This is probably the closest it's been all year with Arthur. Got to find some offense.
Give it back to Canute.
Cahill, 3-ball. Way off the mark. Oh, Thomas Cahill with the steal.
Making an impact right off the bench.
He's a small man, but he knows how to play ball. Not.
Wiener was trying to set a screen, but he thought it was just flashing, and he passed it to him.
That's going to result in an easy 2 points.
It seems like every time Watsett starts a chip in this league, Arthur just comes right back and scores.
Usually off some sort of miscommunication, too. So another timeout call by Cahill. Just 5:15 on the clock. Things not looking so great. Got to find some open looks chipping in this lead. They've only made 1 3-pointer all night, just 13 points in the game. That's a pretty low mark for this La Salette squad. As we mentioned earlier, one of the best 8th grade squad in school history. Made it to the second round of playoffs. Their season's over after taking a loss to Schlarm and a few nights back, but obviously a game here with Arthur Christian, then they'll play St. Mary's in February. So that should be fun. But yeah, certainly an outstanding season here from these young guys. Just bringing the athleticism, intensity. They've got shooters.
I heard something about this 8th grade team winning the most games of any last 8th grade team. Is that true?
Correct, and it's not close.
Huh.
Last year was the most with 11. This team has, I believe, 17.
Wow, good stuff from 8th grade then. Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I remember watching them the first game against Starman, and I was like, yeah, this team definitely has potential.
Yeah, and I mean, I think when their confidence is up, there's not a lot this is a special team when they've got confidence.
Speaking of confidence, oh, that's good, Jinx.
Oh,
you gotta hit that one, Leo. Actually, you don't, but
nah, that's okay. Good confidence. Gotta not dribble it off your
That's
foot,
crazy
though,
that
maybe.
we say the same exact thing at the same time.
Hang out too much, maybe. Lugubrious. Anyway. Arthur. They're in attack mode.
Oh! That's got to be something.
Blocking foul.
Just got plowed over.
Little confusion. Patterson, Baker take a seat.
And Baker just short playing time there. He's played a decent minutes outside of that, though. Ooh, high arching shot. He's off the mark, out of bounds. Looks like it'll be lost that ball, and it is.
Not sure why it's a short playing time from Baker. I mean, I think down 10 you need shooters. Wouldn't you agree?
Sorry, what?
Down 10, wouldn't you agree? You need some shooters on.
Yeah, got to start pulling some shots here. I mean, especially from downtown. I mean, I don't know why Knute's not shot another one after his buzzer beater.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure why Baker's sitting on the bench after missing one. Certainly interesting, but
shoot it. There we go.
Cahill finally heaves one, and that is not close.
Yeah, I should just keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, possibly.
Too bad we're broadcasters and we can't. Yeah. Oh, that's
from deep. Oh, wow. That would have been amazing.
Both teams just can't hit anything from deep. But, I mean, Arthur's post presence has been definitely more dominant. That's been the tale here tonight in the Coliseum.
Under 4 minutes to play, though. Things looking bleak. Baker's going to check in. Finally, Kiambao going to take a seat. Short time here. Run out of time, you got to execute.
I mean, the guy guarding Leo Baker right now is like 6 inches taller than him.
Easy layup off the steal. Not a clean inbound. It's a 12-point game.
Yeah, definitely Arthur's keeping the pace. Definitely where they want it. They're keeping a fast-paced game, and Salette can't do anything about it as they're getting steals up ahead and easy transition buckets.
Canute tries another one. Can't hit. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a tough 8th grade squad from Arthur. They're going to turn it over, though. But yeah, you can't be mad at this 8th grade squad for losing to a tough, big, physical team in Arthur Christian.
I mean, number 35 from Arthur looks like maybe a sophomore in high school. He does not look like he's in 8th grade.
No, absolutely not. Deep three from Canute on the way. Another miss, but Baker's going to box out.
Good board there from Leo. Did someone help him out? There we go. Yeah, like the guards from Salette are just picking up their dribble way too much. You really got to only pick up your dribble when you're ready to pass. Outside of that, keep your dribble.
Baker sets a screen. Canute's got an open look. Brick. Wow. That is uncharacteristic by Engholm. He's about 1 of 6 tonight. The only one he's knocked down was from about 30 feet. Shows the streakiness of middle school. It's all right. Miller's swarmed. He kicks it out. Canute's going to burn his man.
Tracks it down. Got to make it, though. There we go.
He does. Good play
Not
there from
quite over yet. If Salette can get a stop and make a 3, possibly.
It's going to be tough. Uphill battle here with 2.5 minutes to play. Foul. That'll stop the clock. Borbeau going to check in for Chris Benice.
Doesn't get much playing time, and I wouldn't think he would get in here, but Coach Cahill has other ideas, and I'm sure has a strategic reason for it. But
well, one would hope he wouldn't check him in for just no reason other than to do so, but you know, hopefully he has a strategic reason for what he does. Otherwise, not really sure why he'd be the coach. Well, 2:32 to play. It's a 10-point game. Just 1 3-pointer on the night, and I think Salette's played well. It's a tough team they're playing. They've held them certainly on defense. Just some offensive struggles. Couldn't hit the 3 ball, but they're going to look for a redemption game against St. Mary's here coming up in a couple of weeks.
that's a huge one.
Absolutely, and you know, obviously, just young guys here in the developmental stages. They'll be really fun to watch in high school in the years to come. hopefully they continue to develop the way they have been. But it's been really fun to watch these guys this season, the way they've, they started out to the way they've finished the season. The development's been really fun to watch.
Got to get a stop here. Got to pressure, swarm the basketball, and that's not an open. It's going to get an open look. Eventually, that's not going to. It's going to beat you if you're going to leave open shooters like that, even if they're not knocking it down. It's going to add up eventually.
And
that might be the nail in the coffin. We'll see, but
most likely.
Keep your hands up. Don't foul.
Oh, nice play there by Wiener. He's going to tie it up for the jump ball.
Timeout for this final 2 minutes to go in this game.
1:57 to play. It's a 12-point game. Quick reminder, JV going to be coming your way here in a few minutes after this game. Just got to give the teams a chance to warm up. We'll be kicking things off tentatively around 6:05, 6:10.
That's a cool word.
Tentatively?
What is the meaning of that?
Tentatively means, in this context, that the goal is to start it at 6:05, but it might be a little bit later or a little bit before. So it's like not like for certain, basically. Oh!
Getting chippy, Leo's.
I like the intensity. Keep it up, young buck. Leo's a wrestler for about 6 years.
Don't bring the frustration. I mean, you got to pressure more harder than this. The clock's ticking.
Concord Riders have the inbound here. Chris Benny's going to take a seat. Liam Schrand on the floor. They'll kick it out. They can really just wind the clock down at this point.
Yeah, just maybe foul. I don't know. I think they're just probably just going to let Arthur seal it out. Oh, Leo has, man.
Nice play there by
He's
Baker.
Not ready to give up.
Wild pass ahead. That's interesting.
He's got too antsy. Minute to go here in the fourth quarter. Time right now for La Salette.
Foul again, so that's going to be an inbound on the baseline for Arthur. This game's all but over. 12-point game. No, they'll go to the charity stripe. And knock it down. A hard-fought matchup here tonight. Sebastian Patterson checking in for Liam Schrand.
Yeah, I don't know who 8th grade plays next, but they look to bounce back.
I believe it's St. Mary's.
That's their next game?
I believe that's the only game they have remaining on the schedule.
Okay, so they definitely have a lot of time to prepare for that.
Certainly. Thomas Cahill just a little bit smaller than his opponent there. That is Hirschberger. Center. Another Hirschberger. Oh, another turnover. That is not the way you want to end things. Good ball movement. They'll just kick it out.
Arthur's definitely trying to drain the clock for good reason.
Well, also not going to give up, but under 30 seconds to play. Shot goes up, fouled. I mean, unless you have Aaron Naismith on your team, I don't think there's any coming back from this.
Yeah, even Aaron Neesmith. Actually, no, if Aaron Neesmith is playing in this 8th grade game, but I mean,
Okay, I'm not saying if you play. Okay.
yeah, I know. I was just
No, even with Aaron Neesmith, you're not
my
going back.
imagination took over, and I envisioned Aaron Neesmith playing in an 8th grade game.
So you're telling me that your imagination went to a 6'5", insane NBA guard from the Indiana Pacers playing in an 8th grade game.
It did indeed.
With La Salette and Arthur Christian.
I mean, just
Certainly an interesting direction to take that, but well, 3 on the way. That's well short. Lots of bodies on the floor. Bourbeau going to tie it up. Good play there by Bourbeau, and it's going to favor the Lions here with 14 seconds to play. Certainly hope you all will join us here in a few minutes for the junior varsity matchup. It's going to be a fun one. Hopefully, if it's any sort of replication of the matchup a few months back when Henry Sick hit the game-winning 3, but we should have fun anyway.
And varsity right after, that's going to be cinema.
Absolutely. Bravo Cup, this is a rivalry game. It's gone way back since the Father McMahon days. Canoe wants to foul, even though the game's already over.
La Salette varsity trying to even up the series with the Conquering Riders. They're certainly narrowing it down. You know, Arthur got the best of them in the first 10 matchups, but after that, La Salette's been clawing their way back. No pun intended there, though.
That might be the worst pun I've ever heard.
I wasn't trying to make it a pun.
Then why would you say no pun intended?
Because
no one could possibly have thought that was a pun.
Well, like, you know.
No one would have thought that was a pun.
Well, lions have claws, so I said they could be clawing their way back. But then I said no pun intended, you know? Because I didn't.
I know. I get it. I know what you were trying to do. We're not trying to do.
All right, let's lock in for this final 5 7/10 of a second.
Clock's going to continue to run.
Last second bucket, maybe?
4.7 to go. Thomas Cahill going to inbound it.
If someone hits a half court, I might be very excited. Shoot it, please.
Cahill dribbles. Logo 3 from John. Oh, on line, but just short.
That would have been some. Thank you so much for joining us here in the 8th grade game. We will be back in about 15 minutes for the start of the JV matchup. Thank you guys so much.